point of my talk show is to show people that even with having a learning disability, I can sell them out to something. And at the same time, I'm able to turn myself into an example for people out there dealing with any types of learning disabilities and disabilities. Never give up and prove people wrong. Prove to them that labels do not dictate who you are, who you're going to be. So prove to them, sell them out to something. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Keith Andrew, and you're watching the Keith Andrew Network. It is Season 12, Episode number 11. It's Friday night, and you know what that means? It's Friday Night Fight Night. If you're a fan of WWE, you can watch WWE SmackDown on YouTube, Peacock. Definitely go to WWE.com and find out how you can watch Friday Night SmackDown. Also, today's episode is brought to you by WrestleMania 11, one of the biggest events in sports entertainment history, as you see Lawrence Taylor take on Bam Bam Bigelow, Shawn Michaels versus Kevin Nash, Bret Hart versus Bob Backlund, and you can watch all this on Peacock and YouTube when you type in WWE WrestleMania 11. Now, I'm a big wrestling fan. But the first question I want to state for the record: freedom of speech, self-expression, you can say anything you want, talk about anything you want, and you're making a new friend out of it. But the first question I want to ask you is called Icebreaker. Tell our audience a little bit about yourself. And Abby, we're going to start off with you.
Okay. Hi, I'm Abigail Erin O'Farmer, but my stage name is Abigail Erin O'Farmer, and I was born and raised in Pottersville, New Jersey, and I've recently moved to San Diego, California, and I live in Santee, and I'm the youngest of 3 kids, and I'm 36. And I currently work at SeaWorld, and I actually have another acting job coming up with my church group, with my church theater group called the Circle Players, and this is my second acting job with them. The first one was The Other Wise Man, the story of Artaban, and the one coming up is the Old Time Radio Show 2.
That's perfect. And now, Karen, what can you tell us about yourself?
Well, Abby, I wanted to tell you, I love SeaWorld and I love your story. That's awesome. I'm Karen Edwards, and I'm from Greensboro, North Carolina. I just started acting a little bit over 1.5 years ago and kind of got thrown into it, and I got bitten by the bug, and I love it. I'm having a great time. I'm actually on duty right now. I'm acting as stage production manager, well, not stage production, but production manager for a film that we're filming right now called Blind Date. And I'll be on set in a few minutes going to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and then to Burlington. From there, we've got 3 locations today that we're working from. But I'm also acting in that film. But thank you so much. Thank you. I might do that. I'm kind of known to be kind of haphazard every now and then, but I appreciate that. But I
don't put that out in the universe again.
I'm bringing it back. You're right. You're right about that. But
positive vibes.
Thank you.
And
absolutely.
And Heavenly Father, please bless Karen with a great job managing and also acting.
Thank you. I appreciate that, and I accept that, and I take it to heart, and I absolutely cherish any prayers and blessings. I greatly appreciate that. But I've actually met Keith through a friend, Ginger Cressman, who I have been blessed to be in a film with by the awesome writer and director producer Steve Moon, called Like Gloves for the Cold. And so I'm just honored and blessed to be here and to be in any films, and I'm working on films with them in the future as well. So Keith the King Powell is the one.
Break a leg once again with those.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I, again, greatly appreciate it. And Keith the King Powell is the one that first got me in. And I've been in a ton of films with him. And again, I just love it. I have a great time. My background is actually stage. I taught dance and theater, musical theater is my thing. And so stage is my thing. But again, I'm new to film, but I've really enjoyed doing it. And I hope to keep doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. So the next subject, well, one thing I want to point out, if you guys can keep your answers down to 2 to 3 minutes, so
Sure.
we can, there's a lot of things we have to go over, but I just wanted to point that out. But the next subject I want to ask you is called Song of the Day. Was there a song that you heard on the radio, or was there a song that you played for today? And Karen, we're going to start off with you.
Oh, goodness. I actually did play a song today, but I cannot remember the name of it. Gosh, you know what? I'm gonna have to go look it up, because you know what? If I go to my Facebook, I can find it. Because the name of that song is called "Beautiful Things," and it's by a guy named what is this guy's name? Benson Boone. And I heard it, and I liked the words to it. It really hit me. The wording was good, and so I would have to replay it to really know what the words were, but I just like the words that were in it.
What about you, Abby? Was there a song you heard today on the radio or on your phone?
There wasn't a song that I heard, but a song that I frequently hear is "Sweet Caroline."
Love that song. Good. Yeah, I love that song. Yes, and I live in North Carolina, so
So the
that should be the state song.
yes, it is. We sing it all the time here.
So the next subject I want to talk to you about is music. You know, when you started your career and when that moment you decided to start your acting career, was there a song that influenced you to go forward in your career?
Well, there wasn't a song, there was a person. Excuse me. Bowie, Arlo. Sorry about that. Girls, behave. When these are my like
That's a cute
Arlo
dog.
and Bowie.
I love it. So I liked there's a song "Overcomer" by Mendes. Is that her name, Mendes? Or
sorry.
No,
You were saying?
No, just the song "Overcomer." Just I played that a lot, and there were some things that were going on in my life, and I had gotten to where I sort of had withdrawn from. I'm a social person, and I love people, but just a lot had been going on in our life in my family, and I had gotten to where I just, and also there COVID, and everybody had, everybody had to be back out of the social, and it was easy.
That was so crazy.
It was awful, and it was easy to just weren't going to church, and it was easy to just stay back, and it was hard to get back out. And that song "Overcomer" just meant a lot to me, and I played it a lot. But there were, like you said, a lot of songs actually.
Mm-hmm. And so anyway, the person that encouraged me to go forward was actually my cousin, who inspired me to be a actress. In fact, she's a actress, and 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 she was in a play, and I thought, this looks like fun. Like,
All right. The next
That's
one, Karen, you brought this up, but this is actually the next subject. The next subject I want to talk about is the coronavirus. How has it impacted both of your lives? And well, let me rephrase that. How has it impacted both of your careers? And do you see your lives in a different point of view? And Karen, we're going to start off with you.
Well, my first film that I did it was actually a Christian film, and I had a great time, and I thought this is something that I, could really like doing. And it was right before coronavirus. And it's actually not out yet still because one of the lead actresses got coronavirus and died.
oh,
So
oh,
yeah,
well, may she rest in peace.
absolutely. And so the film has not been released yet. And that, because of that, also, I didn't get to go forward in acting because everybody shut down. And so I thought, I don't know if I'll ever go forward and do anything after that. And then again, becoming kind of a recluse because everybody was, I didn't get the opportunity to do anything. However, because of Hollywood shutting down like they did, so many indie productions popped up. And actually more opportunities became available because there were more chances to do indie films. So that's how I became in touch with Keith the King Powell, who is out of Virginia. I got the opportunity to work with him, and I got more opportunities to work in indie films. And so actually my opportunities became more available, and that's what really got me started. And it also got me getting back out of the house and not sitting around. I was kind of nervous to get back out after coronavirus, and I thought, how am I going to start socializing again? And it really, so it was a hindrance at first, but then it actually became helpful with the indie population popping up so much.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
And well, the way that it affected me, it was really scary at first because there were days when I cried after hearing all about all the deaths, and I was like, and um and also I kind of, well, I think everyone went through this kind of cabin fever.
Yes.
Yeah, because it got really boring after a while.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like being under a house arrest.
Yes.
Yeah. And it was kind of like Outbreak, the never-ending sequel.
Yes. Groundhog Day.
Yeah. Yeah, like
the biggest thing is everyone gets vaccinated. Trump did a horrible job. He dragged his feet on the vaccines. That's why all those people died in their nursing homes. If he just did his job from the start, everyone got off their asses and get vaccinated. And instead of all these stupid BS things come out, oh, well,
yeah, like the coronavirus is a hoax. And I was like, are you kidding me?
And you had one person go on the air. It's like, oh, they're injecting you with demon sperm. It's like, how the hell are you on the air and I'm not? Or, oh, I got vaccinated. Now I have a disability. It doesn't work like that. But, to each their own. But, yesterday was a funeral for a cop, and Joe Biden looked like a giant prick by not going and paying his respects. Instead of going, he didn't even have to stay for the whole time. All you had to do was go, show your respects, send your condolences, and that was it. Instead, Trump went, so that made him look good. And again, if you color any orange good, it's still it's a bright color. But any chances of Joe Biden getting these people on his side, he took a big jump on by not going. And it's like, oh, he went to a Broadway show. It's a big deal because you had all three former presidents there, Joe Biden, Obama, and whoever the other guy was. And it's kind of like, really? You want to go to a stupid Broadway show instead of paying your respects? Paying respects to people who want to back you and who want to support you. And it's kind of like, we can't fake stupid. So today in the news, they really ripped into him and said, that was a big mistake. I would have fired his advisor, whoever told him not to go. But that's just my opinion. But let me ask you, Karen, what's your opinion about it? Do you think he should have went and paid his respects?
I do, yes. I think he should have gone.
What about you, Abby?
I feel like Joe Biden should have gone to pay his respects.
That's true, but if you look back on it, when old former presidents went to pay their respects on September 11th, Trump didn't go and he went off golfing. So, I mean, two wrongs doesn't make a right, but
Well,
Anyway, not to talk about political things, but the next thing I want to, but here on KeithAndrewNetWork, we talk about everything. Next question I want to talk about is both your careers. As you walk up those stairs in life, each step is a stepping stone. So, Abby, I'm going to start off with you. What attracted you to begin your career, and what were some of your greatest accomplishments?
Well, I feel like one of my greatest accomplishments was graduating from Centenary University with honors. I didn't expect that. I mean, I expected I would graduate, but I didn't expect that I would graduate with honors. And thanks. And also, I feel like personally, my greatest accomplishment is working with Kate Winslet as a background actress.
Nice.
With I'm not sure if you guys have heard of this casting website called Grant Wilfrey.
Oh.
Never heard of it.
Well, they're based on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
And
congratulations.
Thanks. Awesome. And I actually got to talk with Kate Winslet.
Nice.
Funny, her first movie was Almost Famous. That's where she got her start.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Kate Winslet. You're talking about Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson. Kate Winslet. She was in The Holiday. Sorry, I always get those two confused.
Yep.
Titanic, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? What attracted you to start your acting career and some of your greatest accomplishments? Oh, go ahead, Abby.
Well, what really attracted me is when I see really great actors and directors working together, either on stage or film or even on TV. That's where I see magic, and and that's what I want to be a part of.
Nice.
What about you?
Well, what attracted me was the fact that like I said, my background is musical theater, and because I haven't been doing that in a while, I thought that doing movies might be something I'd be interested in doing. Mainly, someone asked me to do background, and when I did, I liked it a lot. Some of my biggest accomplishments, I think, would be that I got to do the film God's Not Dead 5. And while I was doing background on that, I was asked to do stand-in for the lead actress on that. And that was a huge honor to get to do that. And
Congrats.
I was considered to be cast when that happened, and I got to be in the same area with the lead actors and actresses, and I got to work with Scott Baio and Dean Cain and Ray Wise and Samaire Armstrong, and I got to talk with them and work directly with them, and it was a blast. They paid for my hotel and food. I got to eat with them and be directly with them for the last 2 weeks of filming of that film. And so
that must have been fun.
it was so much fun, and they were so awesome and so nice and just so much fun to work with. And also I got to be an extra on Cobra Kai and work directly with William Zabka and the guy that plays Miguel on that film, or on that series, and got to do Tyler Perry's film series. That was great to be on Tyler Perry's set. And also Outer Banks, worked with those actors as well. And that was a lot of fun. But I also recently won Best Supporting Actress in 2 film festivals, and New Jersey Film Festival and London Film Festival.
No, congrats.
And thank you. That was a real big honor, and I was shocked and very honored to win both of those.
Now, I do have a couple questions for you guys where we go off for a commercial break. Now, if you're watching the Keith Andrew Network, this is available on all social medias. Wherever YouTube is available, make sure to like, share, comment. Our goal is to reach 500 views. We will definitely do a part 2 down the road. But stay tuned, because when we come back from this commercial break, it's the sit down with Keith Andrew. While wrapping up this interview segment, it was a real honor and privilege having you as a guest. And until we meet again, catch you later. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Also.